Good afternoon, all. Camelback Trading 2724 and the pitfuturestrading.com coming to you this Monday afternoon, March 23rd. We're looking at the market profile of the SPY ETF here on Window Trader. Again, not a good day for the bulls as we make another new low on the year. The price probe held, could not get to the base of it, didn't come close to the price spike, which was F's low from Friday. We did get into Wednesday and Friday's range a couple of times, 2 or 3 times, but were quickly rejected out of it. Got above the opening 3 times, quickly rejected out of it. We got into that balance, which I'll show you on the monthly, but we did close above it for now. But again, you start probing, start pinpricking down into those levels, eventually you'll get accepted. So that's something the bull's going to have to keep an eye on. We finished 10 wide at L's high. I had a good day trading. We opened with a gap filled right away, a very small one, but we had an open and drive down, straight down, and I scalped puts about 3 times in that time frame. And I'm talking about 5 and 10 lots, but they're getting 20, 30, 40 cents a clip. You don't have to play big in this market. You're still going to get your reward if you're right. And if you're wrong, it won't hurt as much. I went long in B period on the ETF when we took out A's high for a quick trade. And then the rest of the day were calls and puts. I was long in C period on a call, worked out. D. When D took out C's low, I shorted it back down to A. That was a nice trade. When E took out A's low, I shorted it. That was a nice trade. I got hurt in F period. F opened, actually got above E, stopped the one-time framing down. So I come in, I got long right around here, and it traded all the way back down, and I got out of it. Should have held it probably, but I didn't like the action, so I lost on that. Not a lot, but I lost. But then what I did later, and this one I took a lot of heat on. So we ripped then in FG, I did nothing. H opened, I thought for sure we were going to get above the opening. I bought it. It was right around G's high. Bought a decent amount, and it came in on me. And it came in on me pretty hard, and I was out a bunch. I was thinking about adding, but the fact that we couldn't take out G's high and we were near the opening, thought I was in a bit of trouble. Held on to it, and for some reason, now I know we were one-time framing up. So, I had that going for me. We rallied and got above and sold it between G's high and the high today and got it all back and more. But boy, there was a lot of heat on that one. And basically exhausted my mental reserve on that trade. I didn't do anything after that. M period, that's 2 M periods in a row now. We've taken out both the high and low of L period. I would have expected when we took out L's low that we would have a very good chance for a price probe, right? With the market being down. We rallied very, very hard, but we couldn't take out K's high, which turns out to be our afternoon rally high. And then we flushed out again late in the time frame. So again, we had a bad tick. Not sure if I mentioned that when we first started. It's not that much further away from the high from today, but it is still a bad tick. Our high for today is 229.39, not 229.68. All right. So destinations now for tomorrow. So for the upside, we're going to use K's high of 225.22 as our afternoon rally high. But before we even get there, we closed at 222.95. So our POC is 223.50, 10 wide. That's your first destination on the upside. 223.50. Then 225.22, afternoon rally high. Then today's high of 229.36. Price probe 230.02. L's low from the 20th. 234.30. F's low, which is the price spike from the 20th. And then 239.79, which was our afternoon rally high in H, also on the 20th. For the downside, we took out, just today, we took out 16 monthly, weekly, and daily lows. Just today. That's after all the damage we've been doing since the highs. we took out an additional 16 weekly, monthly, and daily lows. First destination will be today's low on the downside of 218.26. Then we have 217.92 daily low, 217.75, 11 wide from November 16th, and this is all 2016 now. 217.42 daily low, 217.24, 9 wide from November 15th, 216.80 daily low, 216.36, 9 wide from the 14th, 216.12 afternoon pullback low from November 14th. And I'll give you one more for now, 215.72 weekly low from December 16th. Now let's go over to our charts. So the monthly, we're continuing straight down. Right, we're below December 18's lows now by about $11 right now. We got into, so this is the important one now, outside month up from November of 2016. And a lot of people have asked me, why is that important to me? Because after that month, we one-time framed up to February of 18. So over a year. So we're taking out a lot of these monthly lows, but this is the important one. We had an outside month up. Also, it's the top of the balance. 221.82 was that month's high. The bottom of the balance is my ultimate destination if this market continues to go down around the 182, 181 level. So yes, we got into it today, but we came out of it. Now again, one day doesn't make a market, but if you're a buyer, if you're a bull, you don't want to get accepted into here, because then you're going to see 208.38. Next stop would be 198.65. And then the ultimate destination around the 181, 182 level. On the weekly, one time framing down 4 weeks. We just started week 5, only one day into it. So we'll see how that goes. And then the daily, right? We're one time framing down now, 6 days. But the other 5 days, we kept coming back into all the other days' ranges. So even though we were one-time framing down, I kind of had it in it at least a 3-day balance, if not the whole 5 days. Well, today we came out of it, and we're below all of them. So we're one-time framing down 6 days, and now the question, if we don't get back into Wednesdays and Fridays range from last week tomorrow, how much further is this next leg going to take us down? Again, if you take out today's low, you're back into that balance, and you don't want to keep probing into there. You're going to finally get accepted, and you're going to get more acceleration, and you're going to go down to at least that 208 level. Volume, 315 million with the after hours, so it is still picking up. We have not seen a decrease in volume at all as price goes lower and lower. You want to see that, right? You want to see it start drying up and get the laggards in. We have not seen that. So not only has the Fed not provided any relief at all to the stock market, volume too, right? It's continuing to pick up. I hope you guys all had a good day trading. Rest up, have a great night, and we'll speak prior to the opening tomorrow.